Most people spend their entire lives begging for things they could have had for free if they just stopped reaching. Think about it. When a salesman pushes you, you step back. When a partner clings to you, you feel suffocated. When a boss micromanages you, you stop caring. Human beings have an evolutionary defense mechanism called psychological reactance. It is the visceral, angry no that triggers the moment we feel our freedom is being threatened. Today, I'm going to show you how to bypass that no. I'm going to show you why the most powerful move you can make is to stop moving altogether. We're going to master the art of reverse psychology, not as a trick, but as a way of being. The anatomy of resistance. Why does pressure fail? Because pressure signals scarcity. When you try to convince someone, when you talk fast, explain your worth, or chase a result, your subtext is screaming, I don't have enough power to make this happen naturally. Desperation is a scent. People can smell it from a mile away, and it triggers their flight response. In part 2, we have to understand the law of least effort. In nature, the predator that runs the most is the one that's starving. The apex predator. He waits. He observes. He lets the environment do the work for him. The 5 archetypes of influence. 1. The silent authority. Most men talk to fill the void, but silence is where the power resides. The strategy. State your piece, then stop. The psychology. In the silence that follows your statement, the other person's brain begins to scramble. They feel the need to fill the gap. Usually, they do this by agreeing or compromising. He who speaks first after a proposal loses. 2. The illusion of autonomy. Never tell a person what to do. Tell them what the options are. The script. Don't say, you need to finish this project. Say, I need this project finished by Friday. It's up to you if you want to handle the research or the final edit. The psychology. By giving them a choice, you've removed the threat to their freedom. They are no longer a servant, they are a decision maker. But they are making a decision within your framework. 3. Strategic withdrawal. Availability is the enemy of value. The strategy. When interest is at its peak, create a small amount of distance. The psychology. This triggers the loss aversion bias. Humans are twice as motivated to avoid losing something as they are to gain something. When you pull back, you aren't playing games. You are reestablishing your status as a high-value asset. 4. The unpredictability frame. A predictable man is a manageable man. The strategy. Be consistent in your character, but varied in your routine. The psychology. When people can't map your every move, they have to pay closer attention to you. Attention is the precursor to influence. 5. The stoic wall. If I can make you angry, I can control you. The strategy. When provoked, count to 5. Maintain a neutral expression. The psychology. A lack of reaction is the ultimate reverse psychology. It tells the aggressor that their power is insufficient to move you. It leaves them feeling small, while you remain the largest presence in the room. Here is the secret they don't tell you in business school. You cannot influence a person who is currently defending themselves. Reverse psychology works because it lowers the shield. When you say, you're probably right, maybe this isn't for you, the other person no longer has anything to fight against. They stop defending their position and start looking at yours. Influence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being the person who understands the room so well that you don't need to speak to be heard. Power is not a tug-of-war. If you are pulling, you are losing. True power is magnetic. It stays centered. It stays calm. It knows that what belongs to it will eventually arrive. If you're still chasing, stop. If you're still begging, stand up. If you're still explaining, be silent. The world doesn't give respect to those who ask for it. It gives it to those who act as if they've already had it their entire lives. Stop forcing the outcome. Start becoming the man the outcome wants to find. If you have the discipline to stop chasing and start attracting, leave a comment, "I don't chase.